friends, family, loved ones, we welcome you here today to witness the marriage of two people who mean a great deal to us all, Kassie and Jessie. Though we were delayed a year in gathering for this joyful celebration, though many of us in the last year have seen both triumphs and hardships beyond what we could have imagined, I welcome you to pause and consider how amazing it is that we all are right here, right now, together to see this incredible day. For all of you, Kassie and Jessie included, take a moment to really let this sink in. Look around and notice the beauty of this day, of the loved ones around us, the smiles, the glisten of the waves, and the feeling of finally making it here, all held together by the joy of why we are here in the first place. On behalf of the Gibson and Cassidy families, and Kassie and Jessie themselves, thank you for being here today. It's hard to truly say what it means that you've all made the effort to be a part of this occasion. Often with momentous events and big life milestones, memories can be blurred in the rush of life and ritual. And so, for Kassie and Jessie to be able to look around and see the mosaic of love and support here today, it means so much. It is a testament of your love and commitment to them as a couple in light of their love and commitment to each other. Marriage is fun. It is hard. It is life-giving and exhausting and all-encompassing, miraculous yet mundane. Believe me that I see the irony in my saying these words as someone who has never been married, but the meaning of marriage has never been lost on me because I've witnessed what it can do. Two individuals who love each other more than anything, fully themselves whole and unique, deciding to make a life together as one, to remain individual and yet become one. That's something both powerful and profound. Marriage is a crossroads of intentional unity, of committing oneself to another fully and willingly, of looking for your spouse's greater good, of accountability and encouragement and support and unconditional love. It is recognizing your own needs in conjunction with the person you've committed your life to. There will undoubtedly be moments of hardship and struggle, of excitement and everyday checklists, laughter and tears, and that random existential moment of turning in bed, realizing the person next to you is different and yet so familiar, like an extension of yourself. Marriage is just that. Realizing that you are more than just yourself. You have taken two lives and forged ahead to build a future together in all its celebration and mourning, in all the twists, turns, and contradictory beauty it presents. I first met Jessie in middle school and remained friendly acquaintances with him through high school. It wasn't until we graduated that I grew close with him, but everything I'd witnessed up to that point was only further solidified. He is kind, he is compassionate, and he is supportive. He sees things clearly and doesn't shy away from standing for his convictions for the good of others. I knew Kassie in high school too, and always saw how she impacted her friends and classmates. It wasn't until I came home from college or to visit from Cincinnati that I truly got to know her better. But the same remains true. All the qualities that set her apart only grew and shone when I saw them firsthand. She is creative, funny, intentional, and gentle. Whether it's admiring art, absolutely destroying at Monopoly, wolfing down bread pudding, or loving their cat Penny, insert collective awe here. Yeah. Getting to know them and watching them grow, individually and together as a couple, has been one of the greatest privileges of my life. The thing is, though, we all have these stories about Kassie and Jessie, with their own details, inside jokes, and specific memories. Their impact on our lives is palpable. It's why we love them and why we're here. I believe I can speak for the group when I say that we love you so much, we will support both of you through the easy and the difficult, and we cannot wait to see how the life you build together as wife and husband continues to change the world. At this time, Kassie and Jessie have prepared letters for each other, words to express their thoughts on this day. We will begin with Kassie in just a moment.
Okay. Good? Okay. Okay. To Jess, in parentheses, getting married. Okay, hi. Wow. This is a long time coming. It's a little surreal that we're finally here. We've been together for 10 years this year. And it feels like a long time, but no time at all, because I've lived so much of my life at this point with you. You know, I do want to throw in something kind of funny before I cry more. When you first asked me out, we were holding hands, we were sitting by the fire, and you asked, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And I said, in this tone exactly, "Yeah." And then when you proposed to me, you asked me, we were in the garden, and you asked me, you said, "Hey, I have something big to ask you." And I also said, "Yeah?" So that was funny that I just keep saying yeah. I wanna talk a little bit about you. There's many reasons why I love you, but the one that I always come back to is how kind you are. Not just to me, but to everyone. And I have your mom and your other family to thank for that. I want to thank you for going and taking me on so many adventures, and for usually being the one to plan them out. It's very nice to have a schedule. And we have so many more to go on, and I can't wait. Continue. Okay. It's an understatement that I am excited to spend our future together. We've been planning this for so long, and I'm so glad we're finally here. I can't imagine myself with anyone else, and I love you a lot, a lot, a lot.
That was mean.
Thanks. Do you want the mic?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. One deep breath. Love you. Kassie, I'm so excited to get to write this. I'm so excited to marry you. I've known that for a while, actually. From the moment we met, maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but I started thinking about our lives together as far back as high school, easily. You immediately brightened up my world so much, and 10 years later, that hasn't stopped. Preparing for this wedding has made me think of some of the awesome and fun memories that we've shared together. It made me relive some of the early parts of our relationship, including some of our firsts, like in high school band class, when we were getting ready to play at Severance Hall. And although we had been classmates for a bit, that moment feels like the first frame of the movie of our life. The stage lights made you look like you were glowing, and all I could think of was that you looked like an angel. And if I could go back in time and tell that kid, wait 10 years, I would. I remember being on cloud 9 after our first kiss in the Riverside hallway outside of English class. Go Beavers. I wonder how many times we've kissed between that first one and this next one that we're about to share. And however many it was not enough. And I remember the first time that I realized that I love you. It was over at a friend's house just a few weeks after we started dating. As we hung out doing whatever high school boys do on a Saturday night, parents closed their ears. All I could think of was you. And I didn't want to talk to anyone, and I couldn't pay attention to anything. And all I wanted to do was go back to hanging out with you the next day. As I read through our past texts, I realized that I had fallen for you pretty hard, and I had to tell you that I loved you. And I wanted to wait to tell you in person, like a classy person would do, but I couldn't. So I did tell you. By text. So there's an old phone out there with our first I love you on it. Gotta find that. As silly as that sounds and as young as we were, I meant it, and it's only grown since then. That high school infatuation love is still there, along with some new types of love that you can only find by moving through life's ups and downs together, supporting each other every step of the way. As we've navigated through our adventures and built our shared life together, there have been a few moments that stand out to me that I'd like to recall really quick. You bringing a seashell, oh yeah, good. A seashell back from Myrtle Beach for me. And I remember thinking, hey, she might actually really like me back for that. Cool. You cheering me on from the end zone at football games, and if I remember correctly, getting the band to play Star Wars after a really good kick of mine. Laying in bed together late at night, making up stories about the who's that could be living on dust specks on my dorm room ceiling. You making my favorite dessert for Valentine's Day. You humming Death Cab for Cutie after we pulled over at the wrong bridge on Highway 1 in California. You telling me with 100% confidence in your voice, oh, I know I'm going to get it, when applying for your new job, and proving yourself right. You sitting right next to me as I'm in a hospital bed at some of my lowest points. And you hugging me tight during some of the most happy and exciting moments of my life. A lot of these memories show how caring and thoughtful you are. I've been lucky enough to witness firsthand how fiercely you care for the people and things that matter to you. You're strong in your moral convictions. You give to others selflessly. You're intelligent, you're kind, and you chose me. Luckiest guy on earth for that. Like I said, I've known for years that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to spend it learning to give back all of the happiness and care that you've given to me. I want to show you support and to be your biggest fan. I want to give you strength and love when you need it the most. I want to be there with you when you'll fulfill your wildest hopes and dreams. I love you more than anything, and I can't wait to continue our journey together.
And now I will be reading a poem selected by the couple, if I can get it out. It's titled So Much Happiness by Naomi Shihab Nye. It is difficult to know what to do with so much happiness. With sadness, there is something to rub against, a wound to tend with lotion and cloth. When the world falls in around you, you have pieces to pick up, something to hold in your hands, like ticket stubs or change. But happiness floats. It doesn't need you to hold it down. It doesn't need anything. Happiness lands on the roof of the next house singing and disappears when it wants to. You are happy either way. Even the fact that you once lived in a peaceful treehouse and now live over a quarry of noise and dust cannot make you unhappy. Everything has a life of its own. It too could wake up filled with possibilities of coffee cake and ripe peaches, and love even the floor which needs to be swept, the soiled linens and scratched records. Since there is no place large enough to contain so much happiness, you shrug, you raise your hands, and it flows out of you into everything you touch. You are not responsible. You take no credit, as the night sky takes no credit for the moon, but continues to hold it and share it, and in that way, be known. As we move into this next portion of the ceremony, we will now have an exchanging of rings. As an unending circle, the wedding ring symbolizes an everlasting bond with each other. That bond, beyond just an agreement or mutual understanding, represents the commitment that each of you has made to each other's happiness, well-being, and greater good. As you place the ring on each other's fingers, take a moment to recognize the power of this symbolism, of what it means for you as a wife and as a husband, the love that it holds for you both indefinitely, the commitment to each other that will not be broken. This is what you have created today. And by the power vested in me by the state of Ohio, in the year 2021 and all that jazz, I pronounce you wife and husband. With that, you may kiss the bride. And if you would all join me in standing, and for the first time, as a married couple, Kassie and Jesse Cassidy.
Took a vow in summertime Now we find ourselves in late December. I believe that New Year's Eve will be the perfect time for their great surrender. But they don't remember. Anger wants a voice, voices won't sing. Singers harmonize till they can't hear anything.
Escorted by groomsman Wayne Hatala. Give it up for bridesmaid Kelly Gillespie, escorted by groomsman Robert Epp. Next we have bridesmaid Katie Gillespie, escorted by Corey Muro. Bridesmaid Kat Dodge, escorted by groomsman Zach Debra. Bridesmaid Taylor Selena, escorted by groomsman Corey Gibson. Bridesmaid Natalie Gibson, escorted by groomsmen Tim Magnola and Zach Schenkel. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your maid of honor, Kassie Young Green, escorted by best man Andrew Octavic. All right, folks. I want you guys to get as loud as you can, drown out the music, my voice, everything. Let them hear you in downtown Cleveland as we give it up for the bride, groom, Kassie and Jesse Cassidy! All right, one more time before they sit. Well, they're already sitting, but give it up for them one more time. Jesse and Kassie. Cassidy! Folks, while we have everybody's attention, we are going to do a couple toasts here, so let me introduce to you the first one up. We have the father of the bride, Craig Gibson.
Okay. I didn't write anything down, but welcome everybody. I know it's been a heck of a year. It's good to see everybody. Socialize again. First thing comes to mind, I do have some things written down if you don't mind. I'm usually not at a loss for words, people that know me, but very emotional day for me. Thank you all for coming to my daughter Cassandra's and, what's his name? Jesse, okay? Wedding. I would like to thank Jan for raising a nice young gentleman. And I would like to, most of all, thank my beautiful wife for raising a fine young lady. As probably most of you know, I work out of town on the road a lot. I do big buildings and I travel a lot. So I don't know if she'd have turned out quite that good if I'd have been home all the time. That's all I got to say. Oh, no. And I have a couple words patience, and love. Okay? That's coming from a man that's been married 33 years. Welcome to the family, Jesse. Thank you.
And next we have the maid of honor, Kassie Younggreen, over here.
Hello everyone, I am also Kassie, but it comes from Cassidy and it's with a C. I met Kassie when we were in Japan together, and I think they thought it would be really funny if they put a Cassandra together with a Kassie, who both went by Kassie. So that was how we met, and we've just been very good friends ever since. And sorry, I'm a little emotional to be her maid of honor, so I'm just really honored to be here. And I know it's been a really rough year for everyone, and I'm really glad that I get to see you guys together, because even in Japan, Kassie was always texting Jesse late at night. There's many late nights where she'd get emotional because she missed him, or she would be up all night texting him, and we had a lot of very late nights in Japan. So I just want to say congratulations to you guys again, and I'm so happy to see you together. And Jesse has to be like one of the nicest guys I know, and I don't even know him that well, but I know that he's a great guy. And he's always been there for Kassie and has always been so supportive for him. So I'm glad that you two found each other and have been together for 10 years. Like, that's crazy. So once again, congratulations from your fellow Kassie.
And next we have the best man, Andrew Oktovic.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew. I am Jesse's best man. I just want to start out by saying that I'm so lucky to have been friends with both Jesse and Kassie for years now. I really could not ask for better friends. Ceremony tonight was absolutely beautiful. Both of you look beautiful. And through the years, I've never seen either one of them happier than when they're with each other. I love you both. I wish you the best as you continue to grow together and build your life together. I'm truly better for having known you two. I know you're going to continue to just become better people and better partners for each other and everyone around you. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you so much for letting me be part of tonight.
And now for a message from the groom, Jesse Cassidy.
Hi, everybody. Hey, I'll make this short. I just wanted to say thank you again to everyone that's here. Like Craig said, it's been just the most difficult year, and we're so excited to share our love together with everyone here. It means so much. Thank you guys again. Hope you guys enjoy your night, and thanks for coming out and having fun with us.
All right, at this time, if we could have Kassie and Jesse, please, Kassie and Jesse Cassidy, please come back out to the dance floor. That's going to be a tongue twister. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, dancing for the first time as husband and wife. Here is their first dance.
I found God in a catalytic converter in Topeka on a Monday night. I taste blood every time I think of summer. If that's true, I'm in for quite a treat. 'Cause I'm begging for the sun in a mid-Missouri winter, waiting desperately to get out of town.
and gentlemen, give it up for Kassie and Jesse Cassidy. And if Kassie will please stay out on the dance floor, we'd like her dad, Craig, to come out and join her. This is the father-daughter dance. Ladies and gentlemen, Kassie and her dad, Craig. And now if we could have Jesse come back out to the dance floor, we'd like for his mom, Jan, to come out and join him. Ladies and gentlemen, the mother-son dance.
the dreams that you did to why, oh why.
All right, give it up for Jesse and his mom, Jan.
Gotcha.